Cathy's Jewellery and Pinnacle Arts at the house that Jack built, Plymouth. Well, it's the 17th of November 2015 and at the house that Jack built to catch you with Cathy and her art. Hello Cathy, how are you?
Hello, good to see you.
So you're in charge of the gallery here now in the house that Jack built?
Well, we've been here 9 months. Where's that gone?
Oh,
since we came down from the gallery. And then I've had my name on the lease now, I don't know if this is my 3rd or 4th month. So it's, yeah.
So how's your work doing?
We had a fantastic summer. And this month's a little bit quiet and the weather isn't helping, but I just think up to Christmas it's going to be really good. Yeah, quite excited really.
So how many artists have you got in here now?
There's 7.
Yeah.
And we take it in turns to do the shifts. We've got proper shift works going on because we do things a bit differently, as you may know from before. With cooperative, we all pay towards the rent rather than just me and a commission.
Yes.
And so although my name's on the lease, actually I put everything to the board and we decide things amongst ourselves. But we've got 2 sort of silent partners, but they might not be here physically, but they do give us jib if we put things out of line.
It's all hush hush.
So no, seriously. Yeah, we just support each other really well now, and we're clearly defined in what we're doing, I think.
Do you want to quickly go through the art that's in here at the moment?
Fantastic. So we'll start with our later entry, which is Jennifer Hartigan. And she does ink drawings and also now oils on canvas. She's quite fastidious really, because she wasn't sure about the Chinesey one. I said it went really well with the Chinese upstairs and maybe she'd offer it to them. But and then she goes abroad to America's quite a big influence in her work.
Yes.
So Central Park and the Golden Gate Bridge, that sort of thing.
Is she from Plymouth?
Yes, I do believe so.
Nice one. So what else have we got?
And then we have Russell, our resident photographer. And this is a new thing now, where it lifts off the page, isn't it? It's frameless. And
he's been doing quite well on selling his work in here, hasn't he?
Very well, very well. In fact, so well. Watch this space. He could be expanding somewhere soon. Yeah, that's a new video for next year.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. And then we have Dean's artwork. So he's a fine line drawer.
Yes.
And then he might do smaller prints occasionally, but everything will be hand coloured. So it's not a replication of the colours, it's a new colour, if you see what I mean, to keep it fresh and vibrant, is my understanding of that. His latest are the cards.
And how much are those?
They are code K. Let's find out. JK 325, which I think is pretty good for an original.
Oh, it's like being at Clinton Cards. You've got codes on the cards.
Do you know what my maiden name is?
Card.
Cathy Card.
Cathy Card.
Cathy Clinton.
Oh, cool. Nice one. Clinton. Oh, so I was right then. You came up with the idea first.
It was really funny going in there the one day, yes, and now I'm selling cards, so there you go.
Cool.
And Dean's sister is Fiona, who does Who made cards, because she lives on the Who. It's not homemade, it's Who. Yeah. Who made cards, yes.
They're really nice, aren't they?
Yes.
Very stylised.
And
for birthdays and
like decoupage and things, yeah.
Special occasions, Christmas and weddings and all sorts of things.
And also wedding stationery, yeah. It does very good wedding stationery as well. And then that links round nicely to wedding jewellery. And to the odd scarf. We have Hilary down here.
Is she at the other gallery as well?
She's got her felted sort of pictures up there. And this is her sort of clothing spin-off down here to see how the two go.
Cool.
Galleries have a rule with where paintings go, so we don't want to tread on anybody's toes. Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, and then try and coordinate with the jewellery.
So you've been doing well as well, haven't you?
Yes. Now, what I've done differently down here to up the road is everything up the road had to be really quite more.
That's on the Hoe.
More posh.
The gallery on the Hoe.
Yeah, that's it. That was our previous home, and now I'm trying to get a bit more for the mass markets and try and do a bit more for children.
Yes.
So I've got my silver plate in there as well as just silver or gold plate. Okay, so I've tried to define it with the silver plate will be in purple boxes and the silver in black boxes as best I can, just to help out with that. And what's really working for me, as I say, for the children this year, is the friendship bracelets. So £3 each, 2 for £5. And where else can you do that for genuine gemstones?
They're brilliant, aren't they? Really nice. And cheerful as well. Hand woven. And I'll show you the ones that I'm wearing. So this one will be hematite, so coloured or plain. And then this one is moss agate. Yeah. So it looks like moss that's been encapsulated over time, but it's not. It's just inclusions of iron. And then the different woven satin cords. Cool. And then they are expandable, so they can go quite big to about 7.5 inches. Yes. And then they're how long do they take to make? Tiny. That's really good. Okay. On a good day, I can do 2 to 3 in an hour. On a bad day, probably 1. Yes. So really, if I was to charge £8 an hour, you're getting a bargain. It should be £4 each, yes. Plus materials. So, but I say it's pocket money stuff if we can. And then that's the other knack of doing it if you haven't got a friend to help. So what's this gallery called now? We're still Pinnacle Arts and Crafts. Yes. It was actually somebody else, non-relevant to the original team, that came up with the name because it was at Pinnacle Point where we got together. Yes. And we just thought, we've now got the new Slappy logo. Do you want to see the logo? Go on, yeah, let's see it. Unfortunately, it's not on the door as of yet, but we've got the new there. So we've got the mountains to look a bit like, you know, it could be the walls or something. Oh yeah, so it's really the pinnacle of what we do, and hopefully Pinnacle Society. Yeah. So you're going to show us some art. You're doing some jewellery work. Yeah, I'll do a little demonstration of a pair of earrings in garnet and pyrite. Cool, okay. Nice one. Let's put that back nicely. Excuse my end. So yeah, it was getting the Christmas scene ready as well. So this is what I'm going to be doing. Okay. They're nice, aren't they? So that's all sterling silver. Yes. And this wire comes off a roll. So if you can imagine a roll of silver. Do you want the price? Go on then. I think that's rather reasonable for £10. In other places, probably a bit more. Yes. So there we go. That's really good. Okay. So then you've got garnet, and just talk you through a bit of garnet because it depends on how you cut and fasten it, because they're both garnets, the red. Yeah. And they're both ambient. It just depends on the shape and the cut and how intense or vibrant the colours come out. Okay. Yeah, very nice, really nice. Thank you very much. Put those back in. Oh, bit of a dog. So how long have you been making jewellery like this? Officially 2 years. I had my second year of business in September, so 2 years and a couple of months now. And I've still got the tiara that started it all off. I don't know if you remember, I sent one to my cousin in Australia, and she said, you have to do this as a business. Yeah. Yes. So she was the face of Cathy's Jewellery for the first few months. And I really want to bring that face back. She's quite pretty. Nice one. And really get on with the website. I'm sorry, fans, if I'm lacking that. I've got a gallery up. Yes. But no way of purchasing over there yet, but I'm working on it. So you're still on Facebook? Yes. Yeah. So that's under facebook.com/Cathy's Gemstone Jewellery, or yes. Cathy S Jewellery, because you can't put the apostrophes on yes. Facebook, can you? And then eventually it'll be www.cathysjewellery.co.uk. Okay. Right, so with the earrings, so these ones are cheated and I already had a pre-made hook, but I can make my own hooks. So a little shepherdy hook there. Yeah. Okay, so then started off with a loop on one end, feed the gemstones round, and then it keeps them on as well. but then loop again at the other end. So just a little round nose, and then a little kick back there. Make sure they're as even as you can. Adjust it back. I'll take more time later on. And what I've learnt on these ones is I had them kicked inwards, but then this kept popping that way. So looping it back other way, it holds together when you do a jump ring. Now what a jump ring is, you get another flat piece of wire which will start out like that. Sorry, my fingers are in the way. And then ends up a circle like that. Okay, so what you do then, you get the end flush to where how big you want it on your pliers, and then go roundy, roundy, round. Do a little bit of an overlap, take it out, and then get your side cutters. Professionals will be screaming at me going, use a saw if you get a flusher end, but you can always file it down.
Different things for different people, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'd probably get a little file in there.
Yeah.
But then you open it up. Where did I put the earring? There we go. Close that one. And then put that in there. And then you're ready when it's behaving and not popping out like I said. Give that a little twist. And then what you would do then is make your little shepherdy hook. I've cut the end off that, so it'll be a smaller hook now. I've just realised what I've done. But generally, so then you do, it's all about loops and things. Just do a size loop you want compared to what's hanging off. Give a little kick back, and then sort of find the centre point for the easiest part, and then squeeze to get your bend there. And then with a flat nose plier, give a little kick back out, and that's roughly the shape that you want. Give it a little tweak, and then you open that. Don't pull it out because you'll weaken this joint here, but just open the gate, pop on to the jump ring you just made, close the gate, and then you'd file this end as well so you're not stabbing your ears. And there's a completed earring.
It's really nice, isn't it? Really good.
And I just love the pyrite, the shine on it. And then you can mix and match. I've got silver coloured pyrites and then other stones, and just see what you come up with. I just love playing. And my latest thing is going on to the sterling silver. So sadly I did chop into a chain, but then you can use the rest of it to do the matching bracelet.
Nice.
Yeah. So then you just sort of have a play around, and then just add in, perhaps cut that in half again, and then just add in either on a bit of wire or a bit or something, and then put the beads either side, and then continue round to match up. Yeah.
Tremendous. Thanks so much, Cathy.
Okay. So it's just a little insight of, you know, it's nice to show people whilst I'm sat here rather than just sitting here reading a magazine, because put people off, and people know that it's generally, I have done it, I've bought it all.
They can come in and see you working, making the art, which is great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, and I'll catch you with you again.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what happens.
All right, see you later, Cathy. Bye.
Bye.
You can contact Cathy on Facebook. This has been a Chris Summerfield Media Production 2015. You can contact me, sponsor me and support me through PayPal at christophersummerfield@gmail.com. Thanks for watching the video.